All right, Mr. Blue, I got a question for you. Have you seen the latest episode of Drink Champs when they interview Kanye West?
I'll be honest, as much as I love Nori, I just can't put up with them 2 and 3 hour videos.
I swear that's the reason why my videos are called Fast and Furious Interviews, and the podcast I try to make it just an hour. I try to get to the hour mark. If I can do it before then, I do it like that. But like the lead attorney, 9 hours on the fucking live. If I do 9 hours on the live, I'm playing all reruns. You know what I'm saying? But 9 hours straight talk, god damn, how much money you want from YouTube? I can't do it neither. But in that interview,
what they fail to realize is the analytics doesn't adhere to that. You have to get through a certain percentage of your video in order for it to count. So if you have a 9 hour video, somebody has to watch 7 hours for it to count for you.
So check this out. In that interview, they asked Kanye West, I think they asked him what was the worst thing he ever did, or he said the worst thing that he ever did was sign Big Sean. Now he's into it with John Legend and Big Sean because they did not support his presidential run. And they were supposed to have been friends or whatever. Kanye West said he changed Big Sean's life. He should be getting more gratitude than that, regardless of the fact. I think he did change Big Sean's life. Ain't nowhere in hell Big Sean to be as big time as he is without Kanye West finding him. Like he wouldn't even, I don't think he could have probably got a record deal. There's so many rappers out here that's like him. I don't think he even, and I always found him to be a petty motherfucker. You know, he made that song that I don't fuck with you, little stupid ass, because he broke up with Ariana Grande or some shit. Like, come on, man. You know, Big Sean, MD, you got to talk about, that's your Michigan brother. You got to talk about this. Was Kanye right or what? Was Big Sean bogus for not having Kanye's back?
Man, first of all, that's your man. That's your brother. Of course he was bogus. I don't know what family he was taught those morals, which hood, what block. You see what I'm saying? Wherever you was from, you stick to yours. And that's through the good and the bad. Even though you might not believe my man he should have definitely did that. I'm with Kanye on that 100%, man. So, yeah, but you know, my details on that is a little deeper, man. I think he's his worst signing for a lot more reasons. I just don't think Big Sean fits their mold. Like I said, if I'm correct with my information, I think he also has 2 Chainz and Pusha T signed. Or had them signed at one point in time when he had Big Sean on the label as well. And being that 2 Chainz and Pusha T both are artists that are not as universal as Big Sean. No take away from his talent. He's universal. He makes money. He's great. You see what I'm saying? But as black people, as a community in the hood, we don't listen to Big Sean. We love Pusha T. We love 2 Chainz. So with that being said, he was wrong for not pushing his campaign, and he's definitely not a fit for the mold of what Kanye do. Even though Kanye ain't a street dude, he a college kid, he still got a little thug in him. That's why we love him so much.
I put it like this. They didn't have to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe they were clowning him like he's with Trump and he's going to split the vote. You know, a lot of people thought that he was going to split the vote, but I think that he was only going to do what he did. You know what I'm saying? Get on the ballot at one state or whatever, and that's it. You know, I didn't ever think he would make it to the, come on, Kanye West. I think that's the thing. He knew that he wasn't going to do it. And it's like y'all niggas just got down on me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to free Larry Hoover, so I'm kissing up to Trump. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even if I have to say that I'll run as president, whatever, that's just say. What do you think about that, Kalisha?
I voted for Kanye.
Good job. You showed more support than them 2 did.
So here's my thing. Do I feel as if he was wrong? Do I feel like they were wrong? Do I feel like he should hold a grudge? I am a very forgiving person. I don't think anybody should hold grudges about anything, especially when it comes to something as minute as politics. Like, he knew there was no chance of him winning, whether John Legend or the whole world jumped on his bandwagon. He was not going to win. So for him to come out and be petty, but I'm a petty person. So, and his level of petty is very admirable to me. You know, I'm more concerned about this whole Jay Prince apology to Drake. Like, that was what was blowing my darn mind. I was like, what is happening here? But Kanye is the the king of attention seeking. Kanye has kept our attention for year after year after year. So I love the way he moves. We will not forget about him in any time soon. He is coming for us. He is staying in the media, and I'm okay with it. You know, whatever it does to make you what you need to be, who you need to be. Look at his album. We canceled him, what, 5, 10 years ago? Look at it. He's still doing numbers. He's still selling. He's still right where he needs to be. So I support him. I can't, say whether others should, but let him do what he do. If he becomes president, I'm here for it.
What do you think, Mr. Blue? Kanye West walking around saying he's the $6 billion man. When you look at John Legend, when he was outspoken about R. Kelly, I was like, why is he even speaking? He has nothing to do with the R. Kelly situation. And then, his wife calling him a bitch on the internet. And she gets canceled because she's a terrible person. So it makes me focus back at John Legend. Like, what type of guy is he? I'm not sure if any one of these guys would be in the music industry as big as they are if it wasn't for Kanye West. Mr. Blue, what do you think? Should they not say nothing? Should they just kept a quiet mouth, or should they just post it? Vote for my homeboy.
One, they should not have vote for that clown ass nigga. Period. The motherfucking politics is garbage. Why would he even try to be president? He's garbage. He never would have won. Nothing would have ever let him win. He's garbage. Jay-Z wrote him off. He's garbage. But more important than garbage, he got way more worse decisions than signing Big Sean. Big Sean likely was his biggest artist as far as money. So how's that a mistake? Boom. I think his worst signing, no offense to you, MD to Life, is Pusha T. Pusha T don't push no numbers. Hasn't pushed numbers since the first Clips album. Pusha T is nothing without his twin. He doesn't stand alone. I could play a Pusha T album from 20 years ago, 10 years ago, and play one from today, and I can mesh them on a DJ tape because I'm a DJ. And honestly, I would not be able to tell the difference from what era it came from. Pusha T has not grown as an artist. Fuck him too.
Well, speaking of Jay-Z, Mr. Blue, Jay-Z and Kanye, from this logic right here, Kanye said some things about Jay-Z. Yet Jay-Z is still on a new Donda album. Should Kanye be more like Jay and say, you know what, you may have said those things about me, but I'm just going to be bigger than you. It's all about the money. Let's move forward with the money. Should he did that, MD?
Me personally, I don't think so. I like his decisions. I respect Kanye as a man. That's why I hold him so high as an artist. I do think he's over the top and so forth, but it's not about the money when you have money. It's more about principles. So that's where I would stand with that, for sure.
Right. In other Kanye West news, it appears that Kanye West has hired the lawyer, Bill Cosby's lawyer, to represent Mr. Larry Hoover. What do you think about that as being a former gang member, Mr. Blue?
Larry Hoover be free. Larry Hoover did a lot of crimes, and I'm not going to speak on it. But I believe that he should be free based on the predicaments of, his lifestyle at that different time. You got to think those Clinton laws that was put in place put much more of a target on our back, much more of a magnifying citizen on our back than the white counterparts. One, I was in Miami before, and I seen how all the Cubans and the whites brought all the drugs in. And if they get caught, they get 3 to 5. I get caught with 1/8 of what they bring in, or just have 1 key out of the 20 that they delivered. They get caught with 19, or they get caught with the 20. Boom, 4 or 5 years they're out. I get caught with, let's say 5 rocks. Boom, 5, 10, 15 minimum, right?
Larry Hoover has been locked up for a very long time. I do believe over 40 years in prison. And all of his co-defendants had been released. Even co-defendants he caught under his new case, under his federal case, they are all free. The white man look at Larry Hoover as a threat. He can organize young black men. He got a lot of connections. As we seen, Jay Prince got Kanye West to read a statement asking Drake to join him in the effort to having Larry Hoover freed. How powerful was that?
If Larry Hoover has the power that we are giving him on the outside world, if he is as powerful as we make him out to be, if he can organize people on the outside, I don't see anything that's stopping him from doing it on the inside, if that makes any sense.
He
Like,
did it on the inside. That's how he caught his first case. He was more powerful behind bars than in street because he kept guys in line. He actually made a rule that his gang members could not rape anybody. That was against the law and a violation, even though certain individuals broke laws because laws are meant to be broken. But he protected young boys. He said he got tired of seeing young boys coming there, and then 3 or 4 days later, 3 or 4 weeks later, you'll see them. They'll be in the corner, balled up, just a shell of themselves. So he did things like that. He fought for inmates' rights. He actually got Carol Moseley Braun, the first black female senator. He actually got her elected. Worked very hard with her. Once he started doing the political things, that's when the police sent the FBI in, and the FBI locked those guys up under those Clinton laws.
Right.
The FBI locked those. But like I said, all of those guys are out. Larry Hoover's still in jail, including his original rappy from the first case that he got from the murder case. Now, if he wasn't Larry Hoover, he would have been out 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
That speaks volumes. That speaks volumes on a lot. We as the Black community have suffered a lot at the hands of the justice system. So do I think he should be out? If it is going to be invaluable to us as a people, absolutely. Free Mr. Hoover. I've been hearing this name my entire life. So I'm willing and ready to see what he can do on the outside that, people are so adamant about being sure that he is freed and released. So yeah, let him go.
One murder, 1973, and he got 150 to 200 years. Now, he got a lot of other shit built up in that. But the key thing is one murder. When I've known people that killed 2 and 3 people and get out, well, it might have been like they'll Jew it all the way back down.
Well, Alpo Martinez got out. He killed 14 people.
Who? How many? What?
Alpo Martinez got out of prison.
Oh, the snitch you got.
He killed 14 people.
Okay.
Who else? Sammy the Bull. He killed what? How many people? You know what I'm saying? So you mean to tell me if Larry Hoover would snitch, he could have been out? You know what I'm saying? No, that was a large amount of time. Just think about it. How many life sentences? 100-something years?
6 life sentences for one murder.
That's fair. That's all that is.
That's fair. What do you mean by that? You got to elaborate.
Nah, I said it's fair. Sorry about that. It's just fair. They're scared of his power. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's all that is. That's the only reason they've kept him locked up so long.
And a clear example of his power is he had Kanye West at the White House fighting for his rights. He got Jay Prince that's going to make him a millionaire immediately as soon as he get out. I think Jay Prince got the rights to the book, the movie, all of that type of stuff. Larry Hoover's going to be a very rich man if he touched the streets. Very rich man. He's well respected all across the world. I just think the old man is now an old man. He don't have the power that he used to have. He's a grandfather, and I know what he did to help the community. I know that he sent gang members to go downtown and march and riot with other gang members. He brought different gangs together. He did a lot of things. Now he's a grandfather, great grandfather, maybe. I hope they let the man out. I don't think the world is the same as when he first went in. Like I said, Jay Prince is going to make the man a millionaire when he walk out the door. I know Jay Prince got at least $2-3 million for him. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing. That's nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's gonna be very wealthy when he set foot down, if he ever do.
Yeah, they want the old man home. It's a real big push, and like I said, it brought Drake and Kanye to drop their feud to do a concert. Now that's done. I think that deal is done.